Shalom. I like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. 1 John chapter 3, verse 2. Beloved, now we are the sons of Yahweh, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, and who is the he we're all patiently waiting for to appear, Yahweh Shai, we shall be like him. Remember, the Apostle Paul stated that when the Lord comes in the chariots of Israel to beam up his elect, and who is his elect? According to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4, his elect are the children of Israel. When the Lord comes to beam up his elect, we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye, right? The scripture goes, let me start over. When he shall appear, we shall be like him. Again, remember, because we're going to be changed in an instant. But we shall be like him, but we shall see him as he is. Again, in the book of Isaiah, it tells us when the Lord comes to meet us in this world the second time, he's going to come as an almighty, powerful, angelical force. Remember, it states, I shall not meet thee as a man. And guess what else, brothers? Not only are we going to have that new body, but we're going to be able to perform and have the same capabilities that Yahweh Shai illustrated during his ministry. We're going to be able to teleport, to transport, to disappear, reappear. We're going to be able to vanish. If you're a fan of anime, Goku performed this task called instant transmission, where he's able to transition from one place to another just through the power of thought. And how do we know this to be true? We're going to get to that in one moment, but let's grab one more precept to show you that we're going to have the same body that Yahweh Shai has, right? In Psalms, the 17th chapter and the 15th verse, it reads, As for me, I will behold thy face. Whose face? Yahweh Shai. In righteousness. That means crowned with that glory, that majesty, that immortality. We're going to be perfect. We're going to be holy and righteous before the Lord. I shall be satisfied. Here's the point. When I awake with thy likeness, our bodies are going to be just like his. Let's come from here. Let's go here to John, the 14th chapter and the 12th verse. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, and the works that I do shall he do also, and even greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Now, come out of this. Let me grab a definition. By definition, to teleport, it means especially in science. Hey, brothers, I'm going to share this with you. We're going to have a body that defies the laws of science and the laws of gravity. All right? To teleport or be transported across space and distance in an instant. Now, where do we see this throughout Yahweh Shai's ministry? Let me come out of this here, right? And this is, I'll grab a few examples, and there are others too as well. Consider what's written in the book of Luke, the 4th chapter, the 27th through the 30th verse. And it reads, And there were many in Israel with leprosy, in the time of Elisha, the prophet, yet not one of them was cleansed, only Naaman the Syrian. All the people in the synagogue were furious when they heard this. They got up, drove him out of the town, and took him to the brow of the hill on which the town was built, in order to throw him off the cliff. But here's the point, verse 30. But he walked right through the crowd and went on his way. Instant transmission. Yahweh Shai teleported. He vanished. He disappeared. Similar to what Loki did in this scene here when shit got hectic. Look at what he did. Vanish. Poof. That's exactly what Yahweh Shai did. And if you don't believe me that he illustrated this ability all throughout his ministry, couple that with what was written in Matthew, the 28th chapter, the 6th through the 9th verse. Because remember when Mary Magdalene went to his tomb and the angels were talking to her. One angel said, He is not here. He has risen. Just as he said, come quickly and see the place where he laid. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you. Remember, they told her he already went ahead of you to Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you. So the woman hurried away from the tomb, afraid, yet filled with joy, and ran to his disciples. Suddenly, Yahushua met them. Greetings, he said. They came to him and collapsed at his feet and worshiped him. Now, let's get the definition of suddenly very quickly here, right? Suddenly, it means quickly and unexpectedly, immediately, instantaneously. What does instantaneously mean? In an instant, at once. And if you don't believe me, how do you get around John, the 20th chapter, the 18th through the 19th verse? These are going to be the same capabilities we're going to have in those new bodies, brothers. Listen closely. John chapter 20, verse 18 through 19. Mary Magdalene came and told his disciples that she had seen the Lord, and that he had spoken these things unto her. Verse 19 is the point. Then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, where the disciples were assembled, for fear of the Jews, because the Jews were trying to kill him, came Yahushua and stood in the midst and said unto them, Shalom, meaning peace be unto you. Brothers, remember, we're going to do far beyond we can ever ask, think, and or imagine. Let me mention this. Here's another example. I almost left this out, brothers. It's also written again in John chapter 10, verse 39. Again, they tried to seize him, but he escaped their grasp. Man, the Lord, he performed this several times throughout his ministry. He disappeared, he reappeared, he vanished, he teleported. Man, brothers, hopefully we are of that number, brothers. And this was edifying. Shalom.